been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. It's been a long time.
Hey, y'all, this LoveQueenLetschat, and I have the privilege to be interviewing Newisreal. And I just want to say, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
What's good? I go by the name Newisreal, man. I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much, Love Queen.
Yes. So, Mr. Newisreal, tell the people about you.
Oh man, yeah. Basically, just to give you a brief, summary about myself. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
I started rapping at the age of like 13, 12. I moved around a lot. I ain't just live in New York City. I moved down south, Columbia, South Carolina. I lived in, Florida, California, Los Angeles. So I moved around a lot. So I'm kind of, versatile with a lot of different things and lifestyle. So, yeah.
All right. So, who inspired you to rap?
That's I would say I was inspired. I was always musically inclined. So I always loved music, dancing. I used to do talent shows growing up. I always wanted to go to the Apollo in Harlem. But what inspired me to who inspired me to rap, I would say artists like, Tupac, because I realized what rap is about, music. I always wanted to rap, but what I rap about now, I was inspired by Tupac, brothers like that, to where music as an educational tool, to send a message to the public, and inspire and, gives education,
Yeah, that's my man. Tupac is like some of the rap back then, like when he was rapping, is not the same. Like
Right.
he is the best to me. Like him, I love Eminem. I don't know if you are a Biggie fan, but I like all of them.
Yeah, I like Biggie, but Tupac was different. Like it was more than the music that really, inspired me. It was more of his lifestyle, and how he really cared about his people.
Yes.
His interviews too, mainly his characteristics is what made me admire him more. You feel me? On top of the good music that he made, his music was just a reflection of who he was. So
yes.
It's like, yeah, so, that's what I was inspired by,
Okay. And that's a good person to be inspired by because he did a lot. Like he said a lot. He was all into what he did. Like what he say he did it.
Right. And he prophesied. A lot of stuff, that he spoke about in his music is alive today, like I believe he was a prophet, he was sent from the Most High. And that's why he had to go out the same way the Most High did. He was for the truth. He spoke out. He was bold. And I think I respect the most. And I believe we all should be like that. That's why God gave us these gifts. These gifts is just bait, to, reel them in and get them to get the truth,
Indeed.
Our people became idols, and those who become idols and not really, bringing the truth to the light is not really fulfilling their purpose. So it becomes vanity. Your gift becomes a curse.
Yes, I'm hearing all this. Yes, Newisreal, y'all. If you could open a show for any artist, who would it be?
Nowadays, if I could open up for artists,
yes,
I would say, I would like to open up for J. Cole or Bobby Shmurda. I like his style. You feel me? He a different type of artist. He just rap about what he lived. But, I respect his energy, his passion, as a, so artists like that. And, Kendrick Lamar, either out of those three, because I feel like they're a reflection of who I am in some way or fashion, so I feel like I could relate to them more than any other artist in the industry.
Okay. So what are some random fun facts about you.
Fun facts? Oh man.
Yes.
Man. I would say I could have a sense of humor, you know.
Okay.
I could definitely have a sense of humor. I like, what else about me? I love an intellectual conversation. I love intellect. And yeah, I'm just Newisreal, like
Yeah.
yeah, that's a question I gotta ask myself too, like what is fun fact, but yeah, I would just say mainly that, I got a sense of humor, I love to laugh, I love to,
Okay.
you feel me, have a good time. I love people. I love to be around a lot of people,
Okay.
very, that's why I love New York so much, because of the population. I love being in the city. Yeah, and I just love dealing with different type of personalities, because that's how you grow, when you meet
Indeed.
people, learn from different experiences and stuff like that. So I'm definitely a people's person.
Okay, you guys, you hearing it from Newisreal. He's definitely a people person. Like, what makes you unique? Like, about your rap and everything else, what makes you different from other people?
I would say this. Really, I believe we all unique in a way, but really we all the same. A tree gonna bear the
Yeah.
same fruit no matter where it's planted.
Okay.
I feel like everything is resurrected, everything is rebirth. One died, another one is born. So I feel like I'm just finishing what was already started. Like I carry that same spirit, that same fire. Like it's like Tupac. We come from the same tree, so we're gonna bear the same fruit.
Yes. Oh my goodness, Newisreal. Like, you got some deep stuff going right here. Like, hey, I'm loving it.
Thank you.
If you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
The content, I would
Okay.
content, because words,
Content.
words is very important, and it come back to you. That's why a lot of artists, before they die, they speak it. Everything repeats itself. Saturday got to come back to Saturday. Summertime got to come back to summer. So the content is what's causing a lot of our, destruction in the streets and, in the music industry, what we choose to speak about, what we choose to rap about, determines is a reflection of our character. So by changing the content, it changed the way the world look at us, So main thing I would like to change, because
Change the content.
yeah.
What would be the best advice to give our listeners?
Oh man,
If they want to follow in your footsteps, like if they want to they're looking into doing rapping or getting out there, what kind of advice would you be able to give them?
I would say, find something that's don't be vain. Don't be vain. Like the tables is about to turn. Like so what was good was corny at one point in time. You feel me? And what was evil was good, but we coming into the light now. It can't be dark forever. So stay true, stay true to, the truth. Stay your truth, something edifying, something with purpose that could, help somebody. Because at the end of the day, it's millions of people in this world. So never feel like just because you don't have that much views right now, it's not gonna grow. Everything grows, so just stay consistent, and you're gonna reap the fruit of your labor. You got to, as a principle. So just continue to endure. Don't let nobody tell you the content to put out. Let it come from the heart. Let it come from, real life experiences, because that's how all my music come from. It come from the heart, come from the soul. And I think that's what'll make an impact on people, trying to make a club banger, that's not gonna last long. Just like lies, you forget lies. So anything that's not edifying is eventually gonna go away, but the truth is forever. So if you wanna have, your music be forever, like Tupac, brothers like that, that's why his music still played, because it was relevant. The truth is always gonna be around. you know. So
Indeed.
yeah, so
That's some, yes, truth. I mean, I tell people that every day it's best to be true. Be true to yourself. Don't hide you. Be you. Let it out. Like, do your thing. Indeed. Y'all here Newisreal is just giving us some good advice, okay? So do you have a favorite line or rhyme that you love to repeat a lot? Like something you like to say all the time, either in your rap or something like that? Like
um yeah, but I have a couple of them, you know, like two of them that I like, because it's like it applies. I use it as a tool, you know, to make it through
Okay.
the day. You know, when certain obstacles come. Like my favorite saying is, "A tree gonna bear the same fruit no matter where it's planted." You know, and
Yes.
bloom where you're planted at. So what that basically mean is, if I'm doing the same thing this man is doing, I can't expect different results. You follow what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's gonna be the same fruit. You know, an apple gonna be an apple no matter. It's just planted in a different garden. You know, so we
Indeed.
just got to be careful what path we choose or who we follow, because you got people, you know, got to use as sacrifices to take that path first, and we see the results. So if I take that same route, is gonna bear the same fruit, you know. So that's one of my favorite sayings. I like to say that keeps me on track, you know, and
Mm,
keeps me focused, because I realize that every path is like sowing a seed, you know, and at the end of that road is gonna be some type of fruit, and everything is eternal. So somebody did it before you. It's nothing new under the sun, you know. So I look at the ones that did it before me and looked at the end. Like, look at anybody who spoke truth. You know, they was persecuted, they was crucified. So you know the tree that they came from. Even the Bible say, judge a
yeah.
tree by. So I know if you're not getting persecuted, I'm wrong. You're not of that tree. You know, you're not of that household. You know, so it's gonna be the
Yes.
same results. You know, since Martin Luther King, Malcolm, everybody that come in truth, you feel me, get persecuted for it, but they bear more fruit. When you put a seed in the
Yes.
ground, it dies and then gives birth to
Mm.
many other fruits on that tree. You know, that's why Pac said we don't die, we multiply. You know, so he think by
Yes.
killing us, by killing one, you stopped it. Now you just gave birth to many. You know, now that tree is in the
Yes.
ground,
Okay.
many gonna grow from that tree. So they gonna have a hard time trying to, you know, everyone you kill, more popping up. Like it never ends. They get no rest,
Yes.
you know.
That's deep, man. That's what I'm saying. Yes, indeed. A fruit. Yes. Like, where can our listeners connect with you online?
Um, they could connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. I be on there every once in a while. I may post, you know, some proverbs, or you know,
Okay.
freestyle. You know, so yeah, they could reach out, and I try to reach out to everybody. I did a freestyle video on Facebook that's doing pretty good. You know, getting a lot
Yes.
of
It
feedback.
is. It is.
And I just been trying to reach out to everybody. If you send me a message, I'm not gonna be that artist that just overlook you, not comment back, not, you know, I want to interact with anybody that's, you know, like my music, or, you know, feel the same way I do, you know, to keep that energy alive, you know. And so yeah, they could reach out to me on those platforms for now until, you know, something else come along.
Understandable. So let's talk about not only Newisreal, your name, but let's also talk about this new single, Change Gonna Come. Like, tell us, like, all about that. Your name and Change Gonna Come.
My name, you know, I believe your name is your reputation. Your name is your purpose. Like automobile, automatically mobile. The name is the purpose. You know, so
Yeah.
I changed that name because my purpose changed, my vision changed. I found out my purpose, you know, and you know, my true identity. I believe we're the chosen people of the most high, you know, of the Bible. And you know, when Jacob was wrestling with the most high, he changed his name. Everybody in the Bible, you know, their name was changed, and that's when they became great, you know. So
Mhm.
I called it Newisreal because is not new, but it's new to those who never heard the truth. You know, it's a new era, it's a new thing about to happen. You know, the tables is turning, change is gonna come, and it's real. Is I didn't spell it like the country, I spelled it like real because it's gonna be real. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. You know, I'm just gonna keep it raw as possible. You know, and as real as possible, you know. And like I said in one of my songs, the truth, you have friends, you know. The truth don't pick a side. And the only one that, you know, that it applies to is the one that's going to be offended. So I don't intentionally try to offend people, but I know the truth do offends, and that offense could either cause you to stray away or could cause you to be correction, you know. So yeah, change gonna come, man. I wrote that because that's what I know gonna happen. To show you that change gonna come. It can't be winter time forever. It can't be dark forever. Everything have its time of beauty. So, you know, all the chaos, you know, slavery and police brutality and everything that's going on, that shall pass. You know, the tables got to turn, you know. So just as we've been in captivity and been slaves and oppressed, the tables is going to turn and we're going to be the ones on top. And this is what's happening right now, you know. It starts with our understanding. This is why our people starting to become more intellectual, you know, starting to question things and, you know, starting to rise up. The freedom starting to mind. So now we being mentally set free, you know, from the oppression, the mental oppression that they put upon us to desire the things of they, you know. And by this happening, our people rising up and waking up, that's what's gonna make the change, you know. And it's happening right now. You got a lot of our people becoming more professional, and a lot of them is being more. They being like how we used to be. You got a lot of white girls getting butt shots and looking like shenanigans, and our women is being more professional. You know, it ain't a black and white thing, but however, God always is like chess. You got two pieces on the chessboard, so black and white shows you, you know, good and evil. It's just a reflection of what's happening, you know, spiritually. So the tables is turning, you know. So that's why I came up with change gonna come. God forgot us. You know, what happened to us just gonna go away. Like, you know, forget about slavery. You know, forget about what was done to y'all. You know, let it go. Yeah, we gonna let it go, but God not. You know, so everything that was done unto us gonna happen unto them, because everything we did to Christ happened unto us. We got Christ hung. Did we not get hung? We got Christ with Judas. Did we not? Don't we have Judases all in our neighborhoods? Everybody got a Judas. Nipsey had a Judas. Pac had a Judas. Malcolm X had a Judas. Martin Luther King. We gotta go through what we did to him. You feel what I'm saying? This is why we suffer, because everything we did to him happening to us. We sent him to the Gentiles to be judged. So who's judging us in these courts? Our enemies. He was innocent and blew trial. And blow trial. You know what I'm saying? It's a reflection. So if we paid for it, oh, they gonna pay. They gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta, you know, come out of their ways, you know, come out of their way of living, so we don't fall with them, you know. And that's what's happening now. The kingdom is falling. That's why COVID repeat itself. Remember, God sent the plagues in Egypt. He's sending the plagues now. Everything repeat itself, you know. But some of our people find comfort in Egypt. Remember, everybody ain't make it to the promised land, you know. So some people don't want to leave Egypt. They love Egypt, so those gonna be the ones that fall with them, you know. And some of them gonna come out of Egypt too, and you know, go against state people. They're gonna have to go against the grain to be saved, you know. And that's what's happening now. That's why you got Black Lives Matter. All of this stuff is for a purpose. Nothing goes to waste. You know, God is like a butcher. Everything get used. The pig feet, pig skin, everything get used. So it's all for a purpose, you know. So
Indeed, it is.
So everybody got that.
Speak to us.
To stand up for what's right, and then, you know, it gotta come back, man. Summertime gotta come back, you know. You just better hope you sow good seed when it's time for that fruit to come. You know? So yeah, that's why.
So like, that's just nothing but smartness coming out of your mouth. I just want to say that because that's deep and it's hot. Like, just like your single, Newisreal is keeping it real on Love Queen Let's Chat, y'all. And we about to hear this change gonna come. And I'm grateful to play it on my podcast, y'all. And go check him out on IG at Newisreal, Facebook at Newisreal Music. Change is gonna come. We about to play it right here on Love Queen Let's Chat. And
It's been a
also,
long time coming, but I know change gon' come. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Yeah, ain't no room for the timid. I'm a bloom where I'm planted truth hurt, and it don't care who get offended. I'm a black African, Hebrew descendant. Read about it, Deuteronomy, chapter 28. Talk about all the plagues and how we fell astray. If we worship other gods and if we fornicate, yeah, we did it back then, still do it to this day. If you do it more than one time, it ain't no mistake, it's a choice. Now you gotta pay for it. Here's the invoice, ain't no debit, ain't no credit, ain't no check that you can write. Only payment God accepting is your life. So what's the purpose? Is that Billy, is that Harlem really worth it? Whoever said God said we never could be perfect, unless we never try. Now we just left to die, never should've left this side. Evidence of God, I gotta testify, gotta sacrifice. I won't question God, you and everything in your life, boy, except for God. Like it ain't no consequence, you reap what you sow, do. Act like you got common sense, you know right from wrong from the moment you could count to 10. I'm from the east where it's peace on that continent. For my soul, you can't pay me enough. Take that chain off, 400 years of slavery is up. On stock and tell Pharaoh time to pick his own kind. We gon' live in houses that we never built, eat the fruit from the land that we never till. You think God forgot his people, you think God forgot his will? He made a covenant with us, so promise to Israel. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Listen, let's talk facts. I don't care who rap harder. Man, this generation lost and we lack fathers. I ain't making no excuse, but that problem, it's the main thing. Why shorty growing up when the gang bang? Like shorty throw it up, bang bang. Dad never told us not to gang bang. Nah, with your pants up. All we seen was cops like stop, put your hands up, put us in the slammer. Gotta thank God for the mothers and them grandmas. Stayed up for us and they prayed up for us while we running the streets. Listen, running the streets with the wrong identity. Feeling like nothing, just mom's liability. Surrounded by bums and drugs, artillery, dang. So what you think we resort to? Only time we ever seen bank was a lawsuit. 1 out of 3 black men in the courtroom, about to catch a long bid. Whole life gone for trying to feed his kids, keep lights on. Gotta watch out for the pigs and the pythons, either in the grave or the jail, bruh. Only thing she ever learned was to sell her. Keep her feet, eyebrows, hair, nails done. God dang, shorty following none. Take on the next strip to swallow it, and we call that pimpin'. Teaching young brothers how to dog black women. I call that ignorant white man lifestyle. It ain't all that different, huh? This can't be right. Modern day Christianity, the Antichrist, primarily stressing a prosperity message. Can't serve 2 gods, forgot that in your message. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come.
yes, Newisreal. Change gonna come.
That's right.
Hot fire. Oh, deep. Like, you can hear everything you saying. That's the thing about rap and talent. Like, if you can rap and I can understand what you're saying, that's that old school that I'm used to growing up on. Like, yes. Oh my goodness. Like, you guys blow this single up, y'all. He is on IG at Newisreal, Facebook at Newisreal Music. Man, he's on all major platforms. Like, this is hot. Newisreal. Like, come on, tell us a little bit. If you got anything else to say that you want to leave on this platform right here, let us hear a little bit more, because then after this, we are about to be out.
Man, I just want to say, man, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. And history repeat itself. So what was then is coming back around. Real music is coming back. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. So what was in the beginning shall be the end. So just make it through the night. Make it through the day, and joy shall come in the morning. That's all.
Just that deep. The name Newisreal. The single Change Gonna Come. Like, he is like hot, y'all. Like I said, go look him up, find him on all platforms. IG as Newisreal, Facebook at Newisreal Music. This is LoveQueenLetschat, y'all. I will be playing it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Overcast, Castbox, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And we about to play it out. Just don't go nowhere yet. Newisreal. We gonna play this song out, and then we are out.
Thank you, Love Queen.
Yes, thank you, Newisreal. This is for this platform. This is what it's for, to represent and shine a light on talent. And I thank you and appreciate you for coming on LoveQueenLetschat podcast.
And it don't care who get offended. I'm a black African, Hebrew descendant. Read about it, Deuteronomy chapter 28. Talk about all the plagues and how we fell astray. If we worship other gods and if we fornicate, yeah, we did it back then, still do it to this day. If you do it more than one time,